everyone. I felt led to share my daily devotional with y'all today. This one is titled Truth Can Hurt and Help. It starts off with 2 Corinthians 7:8-9. I'm not sorry that I sent that letter to you, though I was sorry at first, for I know it was painful for a little while. Now I'm glad I sent it, not because it hurt you, but because the pain caused you to repent and change your ways. The severe letter which Paul referenced was probably not 1 Corinthians, but another letter between 1st and 2nd, now lost to us. The apparently included some severe reprimands. In fact, that letter had been so difficult that Paul had written in great anguish with a troubled heart and many tears. Paul had sent the letter on his way, but then must have second-guessed himself, probably going over lines in his head and wondering if he should have written some parts differently. But the letter had been effective and had changed the Corinthian believers to repent and change their ways. So now Paul was glad that he had sent it, for change had come. What to do when someone challenges you, reminds you, or points out some sin in your life? Do you get defensive or angry? Do you shut that person out? How about taking the time to think about what was said and truthfully look at your own life? Paul loved the Corinthians and couldn't let them continue in their wrong behavior. The Corinthians knew Paul loved them, and so they took his words to heart. Few and far between are the friends who love us enough to be willing to help us to become better people. Thank God when such friends come into your life. Which of your friends is that kind of person you need to listen to? Which friend speaks words of wisdom that will help you be the best you can be? I love that passage because it reminds us that when we have those people in our lives that are seeing us go down a path that might hurt us, that they have the love for us to tell us and to help us turn our lives around. Sometimes it's hard hearing the truth, but let's not forget that telling the truth and telling somebody when they're going down that wrong path that we love is hard as well. We're worried about what they'll think or what they'll say, and it's a wonderful thing to fellowship with each other and be honest. And then when we're honest, help pick that person up and help them follow the right path towards God. I hope that this brought you comfort, made you think, and ultimately brings you closer to God.